defeated Stanley, lost to Rosse. They come in as the number 2 team out of the Fastenal division. We're just about set for the tap here. We'll pick up the starters as they join the floor. First for Ecole St. Anne, with number 6 is Hannah Bordas. 3 is Fulmer. 1 is Faulkner. 7 is Lidstone. And number 4 is Chloe Faulkner. Turnover early, played 18 seconds of this one. Starting for Canterbury, we have number 11, Natalie McFarland. Number 5 is Hume. 6 is Megan Hume. 7 is Aaliyah Kluche. And number 9 is Allie Dixon. Foul on Canterbury will be shooting 2. This is Chloe Faulkner. Good on the first one. As well as the second. 2-0. Ecole St. Anne with just over 30 seconds played in this quarterfinal. Foul goes on Ecole St. Anne number 4, Chloe Faulkner. Will be her first, team's first. Out of bounds off of Ecole St. Anne. Side inbounds. Mariah Hume. Finds Megan Hume. Nice pass inside. Deflected off a hand. Natalie McFarland can't make the catch. Nice pass inside on the inbounds for Aaliyah Kluche. She makes 2. And we're tied at 2. Scoreboard has 4-0, but it is 2-2. Jump ball. Ecole St. Anne to inbound. Kira Lidstone. Chloe Faulkner. Faulkner on the drive. No contact there. And away comes Canterbury. Megan Hume. Allie Dixon dribbles to the corner. Goes nowhere. Good defense by Ecole St. Anne. On the end line. Pressure from the Canterbury High Celtics. See if Ecole St. Anne can handle it. Broken by Faulkner. She's going to have a lane all the way to the hoop. Offensive foul on Faulkner. Maybe her second here in the early going. Team second as well. Screen for McFarland, but she can't handle the pass. St. Anne to the front court. That's Fulmer, number 3. Faulkner launches from long range. Knocked into the backcourt by Lidstone. We're going to go out of bounds. Canterbury High basketball. 2-2 with 2 minutes played in quarter number 1 in quarterfinal action on playoff Sunday at the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. Nice passing on the inside by the Celtics. Megan Hume puts that through for 2. Cole St. Anne's running the other way. Nice block by Hume. It was out of bounds to me. We'll play that back in. Subs in, checking in for Canterbury. It's number 12, Paige Loomis. For Cole St. Anne, number 8, Ali Momberquette. Hume makes the baseline jumper from 18. 6-2 in favor of the Celtics in this one. Nice looking shot there from Fulmer. Out of bounds, we're going to stay with Canterbury High School. Screens through the key, and the screener is the cutter who can't handle the pass. It's Aaliyah Kluche. Drive on the far side off the rim was Lidstone. Mariah Hume on the far side. Knocked out of bounds by the Casters. 19 on the shot clock, 6:32 on the game clock here in quarter number 1. We welcome you in to the webcast. Hope you're enjoying your morning coffee wherever you are. And catching some of the great high school basketball we've had here all weekend long. Substitutions for Canterbury, that's number 2, Kyla Jewett. Jewett, grade 9 student. Taken away on the dribble. And good hands by the Celtics to take it back. Out of bounds off Aaliyah Kluche. A lot of drops here early on for Canterbury. Not sure if it's a set of nerves or just not quite warmed up here yet. Tied at 6 now after that lay-in. Another nice pass inside and double pass. Nice look for Loomis. She is hacked and will go to the line to shoot 2. 4th team foul on Nicole St. Anne. 5:49 to go here in this quarter. Bonus could be an issue. Friendly bounce, and that goes through for Loomis. Again, taken away nicely. And the score. That was Hume one more time. Drive in, missed layup for Nicole St. Anne. And a board out. Canterbury on the run. Mariah Hume. A little short on the righty lay-in. Out of bounds off of Cole St. Anne. We're going to stay. Canterbury High basketball. 9-6, 5:16 to go in quarter number 1. Here in this quarterfinal action. Other quarterfinal matchups this morning taking place at FHS right now, all at the same time. Woodstock and Tantramar. In the rec gym downstairs, it's Harvey versus Oromocto. And across the parking lot at the pit, it's Rothsay High School and Fundy. 4 great matchups here in the quarterfinals. And of course, semifinals will go at 12:30, followed by the women's championship game at 4:30. A lot to be decided here as play progresses in this one. On the guys' side, those quarterfinals go at 10:30. And that was the 7 division winners on the guys' side, plus 1 wild card draw that was won by Tantramar. The matchups that we have there coming up here at 10:30 on this court, we have the Fredericton High School JV team versus Hants East, who won their way in last night with a late victory over Harborview. At FHS will be the FHS AAA varsity team against Harrison Trimble. Downstairs in the rec gym, Hants North will be taking on Tantramar. And across the way at the pit, it is Northumberland Regional and a team with the initials HHS, which I'll have to sort out here, folks, and let you know who that is. I believe that is Harvey High School. It is Harvey High School. They won their division. So if you're a basketball fan, get out here to the Curry Center today to see this. And if you like a little college ball, you can go across the parking lot as well this afternoon. Holland College and St. Thomas. Should be 2 good games there as well on the women's and men's side. That one goes through for Megan Hume. 11-8 now for Canterbury. 4:52 to play. Canterbury looks like they're dropped back into a 1-3-1 zone with the one way out high. Not sure if that was just a disguise there. I couldn't watch how that developed quite. Ahead of the pack is Mariah Hume. Draws the foul. And going back to the line will be Mariah Hume. Mariah in grade 11. Makes that one. Subs into the game. Claudia Patterson for Canterbury. Dribbling out of bounds are the Cole St. Anne casters. That's Kira Lidstone. We're going to go back the other way. Megan Hume directing traffic. Running screens now. Good screen there to free up the driver. Nice looking drive, but can't finish. Offensive rebound goes to Canterbury. Nice screen again. We're going to have a moving screen there. That's going to go on Natalie McFarland. going to shoot bonus on that foul. Going to the line will be number 4, Claudia Patterson. Another miss for the Castros and ripped away by Megan Hume. We're going to run now with Patterson. Foul drawn by Patterson on the take. Foul goes on number 3, Fulmer. Mickey Fulmer. I mean Mikey Fulmer. Grade 9. Young Nicole St. Anne team, only one grade 12, that's Lidstone. 6 grade 11s and the rest are grade 9. Double dribble and shot clock violation. Subs for the Celtics. Allie Dixon, number 9. Picked off by Bordaz. She's going to go the other way. Looking for contact there. That's Zoe Holt on the follow, number 10. She checked into the game without me noticing at some point. Probably gets on the board with 2 points. 14-10, 3 minutes to play here in favor of Canterbury. I'm Bill Gibson. We welcome you here to Sunday coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. I think my voice has dropped a couple octaves here over the weekend. After 8 games yesterday on the call, feel like I'm talking a little deeper today. And you are, folks, getting just a little bit light version of play-by-play as a result of that. I know we've got some folks watching up in Canterbury. We welcome you to the webcast. Hope you're enjoying. Out of bounds off the side of the backboard. Go back the other way. Long shot off the rim. That's an NBA range 3-pointer for Allie Dixon. Short again and another offensive rebound. Rebounding on the defensive end, a bit of a problem for Nicole St. Anne, but they're going to run here, 2 out in front of the pack, and laying it in is Chloe Faulkner. No one stopping the dribble there, and a little too easy to the bucket, but a miss. And it's Faulkner again at the other end out in front of the pack. She can't lay that one in. Ripped away by Kyla Jewett, but picked off by Amelia Faulkner, who can't control the dribble, and a carry off the shoulder. Subs in. Mariah Hume in for Claudia Patterson on the Canterbury side. Head of the pack again is Faulkner. And she goes lefty and lays that one in. Faulkner carrying the scoring load, and we're tied up at 14 with 1:35 to play here in the first quarter. Press takes the ball away. Look for the outside. Nice pass to the baseline. Blocked by a Cole St. Anne Fulmer. That was Megan Hume's shot blocked. Subs in, 7 and 12 on the Canterbury side. Aaliyah Kluche and Paige Loomis check in. As Coach Luke Fleming straightened out the substitution here. I think the referees were going straight by the book. That player had already come off the floor. Technically could have disallowed that change. That's a long three-pointer taken from about 35 feet on the Ecole St. Anne side. That was Chloe Faulkner. We've seen a lot of long shots here this weekend on this court, and not about as long as any we've seen taken. It was nearly from the 3-meter attack line on the volleyball side. .30 on the game clock. Canterbury turns it up court, tied at 14 in quarter number 1. Deflected out of bounds. .19 on the shot clock, 25 on the game. Deflected out of bounds again. Good hands by Amelia Faulkner. Pass inside, 8 to shoot. Taken away by Chloe Faulkner. Faulkner again by herself for the layup, and she makes that one. It's the Chloe Faulkner layup show for Ecole St. Anne. Up before the buzzer. It would have counted. But Megan Hume can't make that one. So after trailing much of the quarter, a late comeback powered by Chloe Faulkner propels Ecole St. Anne to a 16-14 quarter time lead over the Canterbury High Celtics. Coach Luke Fleming trying to add a little life to his charges on the far sideline. I think he's seeing a lot of errors on his squad. He's really been dominating, to my eyes, the offensive boards. A few passes off the hands and out of bounds, and a few missed assignments on defense, as Chloe Faulkner has leaked away for multiple breakaway layups. See if that changes in this quarter. When I did speak to him before the game, he noted this was the first time for many of his Celtics, even on this floor. Had only 1 or 2 players who had ever been on the floor before, so they're pretty excited. See if some of those missed passes are the result of a little bit of overexcitement of being on this floor and in this playoff atmosphere at the Maritime Invitational. See if they can calm it down here going into quarter number 2. On the Ecole St. Anne side, very relaxed looking ESA bench. And really for them, clean up the defensive boards a little bit. Keep finding Faulkner. And hope for the same result as quarter 1. Will inbounds in front of the score, in front of the broadcast booth here. It will be Allie Dixon. Dickinson on the inbound. Defended by ESA. Faulkner again, but there's a Celtic there to meet her this time, who makes the block. Nice block there by Aaliyah Kluche. That's going to spring Mariah Hume the other way. She's going to get to the lane, and she is blocked by Jenny McLaughlin, number 2 for Ecole St. Anne. Matching blocks on layup attempts to start this quarter. "18-footer is short, but nice rebound inside again. It's Canterbury on the offensive glass. That's Kluche. And Chloe Faulkner answers at the other end for the Casters. Megan Hume pushes the ball up court. Cross-court pass to a wide-open Allie Dixon. She can't make it, and there's the outlet again for Faulkner. Faulkner on the lay-in, and it's a quick timeout here for the Canterbury Celtics, who are saying, we need to stop this layup drill of Chloe Faulkner. She's leaking out early in each possession, using her speed to sprint down the court. Nice passes delivered by teammates. She is carrying the Ecole St. Anne offense at this point. Canterbury needs to find a way, keep a player back. (2016), we've played just a minute here in quarter number 2 in this quarterfinal matchup. Celtics come into this one as division winners at 2-0. Ecole St. Anne. And they use a term they hung with. They hung with Rossay, who'd be one of the top AA teams, if not the top AA team in the province. They took a loss in this tournament, so they're the second seed in the division in the crossover here. They're ahead of Canterbury on this one. Again, the play there is open, but not executed by the Celtics. Out of bounds off Dickinson. We're going to stay with Ecole St. Anne. 17 to shoot. Nice work inside. Another rebound for Canterbury. That's 2 offensive boards. They're dominating inside. That's Paige Loomis, who collects the second chance attempt on that possession. Blocking foul goes on number 5, Maria Hume. And there is Hume deflecting the pass again. ESA looking to get the ball to Faulkner. Out of bounds off the Casters. Go back to Canterbury with a chance to tie with the 2 here. Puts up the deep 3. That's going to be short. And that is Faulkner again leaking out ahead of the pack, and she's going to get another 2 points. It's the same play every time that the Casters are using. Chloe Faulkner again on the drive. We're going to have a blocking foul. Tough call there if you're the defender. It's a foul one way or another. It does go as the block. That goes on Megan Hume, number 6. Foul on the dribble. Coach getting the explanation on that one. Block versus charge, and it's taken away by Canterbury, but then passed right into the hands of a caster. Megan Hume on the rebound. Hume pushes for Kyla Jewett. Jewett on the power step. Can't get it to go. I'm going to go white ball off of Cole St. Anne. Jewett subbed into the game on that last foul. Jewett open in the corner. They don't see her, but there is the layup. And a nice pass for Kluche on the inbound. No good was McFarlane on the shot. And there's another follow, and yet again inside. I believe that was Kluche. Partially blocked my view by the referee on that one. And we're now 22-20. Canterbury down now only by 2. 7:07 to go in the first half. Some life from the Celtics bench. And there's a nice pass to a wide open Mariah Hume. And she ties this one up. Intensity ramping up here on the Canterbury side. Double team. Scrappy play. Ripped away. On the floor with that one is Mariah Hume. Subs in for Cole St. Anne. Fulmer number 3 and Montbriquet number 8. Zoe Holt number 10. And number 2, McLaughlin to the bench. Montbriquet finds Faulkner. Faulkner puts up the long range shot. Can't get it to bank in. Inside for Bordas. Inbounded for Montbriquet. She dribbles into 4 Celtics and they steal it on the break. Mariah Hume. Hume can't make it and she's out of bounds when that one comes. Anna Bordas dribbles to half and then gives it to Chloe Faulkner. Faulkner gets some contact there on good defense by Kyla Jewett. Square up. Walt Faulkner's lane to the basket. And now Jewett will bring it over half. Passed around the outside. Steal attempt by Amelia Faulkner. She's going to draw the foul. White ball, Jewett to inbound. $18 to shoot. Jump ball, we're going to stay with the Celtics. Jewett on the inbound play. Has Hume on the three-point line. Look for the screen underneath. This is the play they've used a couple times, and it is the initial screener who gets the ball. Same play they've run for Kluche 3 times on the inbound. They stop Faulkner that time, and it's the Casters on the offensive glass before Kluche comes down with the rebound on that second attempt. Foul there. That's going to go on Hannah Bordas. 24-22 for Canterbury in this one. Pardon me, yes, for Canterbury. Canterbury's taking the lead. Travel on Mariah Hume. Back the other way we go. Hume for McFarland. McFarland blocked. Gets the rebound. One more time, it's Canterbury on the boards. Kluche can't make that one. And again, Canterbury comes away with the offensive rebound. Pass, dangerous one for Kluche. Driving baseline and passing into the key. Nice passing inside. And Kluche makes that one on the dandy assist from Natalie McFarland. Canterbury has ramped up the defensive pressure on Nicole St. Anne, trying to take Chloe Faulkner out of this one. Mariah Hume can't get the handle. She goes to the floor. Jewett on the drive. She's off the glass and good for two. (28-22). 3:35 to go here in this half. The white ball. Got subs in. 7 and 12 for Nicole St. Anne, Lidstone, and Elzhammer. And 4 and 10, Patterson. 4 and 12, Patterson and Loomis. And we have a three-pointer made by the Celtics. 31-29, they open up a quick 9-point lead here, and they've got another steal. That is Jewett. She's going to go off the glass, and it gets the roll in. 11 now. Canterbury's put the clamps on Chloe Faulkner. This jump ball should go to the casters. And indeed it does go to Nicole St. Anne. Nice looking 15-foot jumpers, too hard off the glass. We've got a travel violation on Jewett. Nice look inside, and big block by the Celtics. Ripping that one away is Paige Loomis. A little too strong on the pass was Jewett. Timeout, Nicole St. Anne, trailing by 11. 33-22. In this 8:30 quarterfinal action on Playoff Sunday at the Maritime Invitational. I'm Bill Gibson. Thank you for joining in. You're watching 360 Live, powered by Bell Alliant. We've certainly been happy to bring you all the action here all weekend long from the Curry Center. It's our first look at the girls' side of the draw on this floor. An impressive action here so far between these two teams. We've got three other quarterfinals going on, one downstairs in this building, one across the parking lot at the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium known as the Pit, and one up at FHS. The winners of those games will meet in the semifinals. They're going to go at 12:30 before the 4:30 girls final right here on this floor. we'll have the action from this Performance Center court all day long here. Stay tuned in. I'll be with you for one more. And I'll be turning it over to I'm not sure who as I transition across the parking lot myself to pick up some stew action. Check that out as well on NCAA TV. Also presented by 360 Live and powered by Bell Alliance. Macon Hume to shoot one to convert the three-point play. And it's good. 14-point lead now, 36-22. Cole St. Anne needs scores and stops. This one's starting to get away from them a little bit. Canterbury defense has clamped down on the leakouts by Chloe Faulkner. Good hustle there, and that's going to free Kyla Jewett for two more. That foul goes on Jewett on the block. They're focusing on stopping Faulkner, giving help on the defensive side, and there is Chloe Faulkner, puts that one up. Just a little too strong, taken away by Canterbury on the defensive glass. Jewett now to the front court. Nice passing for Hume. A little bunny hop travel trying to avoid the shot block. Chloe Faulkner. Kyla Jewett guarded by Faulkner. Finds Loomis. Megan Hume into the post for Patterson. She goes off the glass and again sweeping the boards is Paige Loomis. Cole St. Anne not doing the housework this morning. No cleaning the glass on the defensive end. I would say the Casters will be looking for the Windex at halftime. Faulkner here, she's going to get two on this lay-in. That's her first leak out in quite some time. 1:05 to play, 16-point lead for Canterbury, 40-24. And what was a 2-point ESA lead after one. So far, it's a 26-point quarter. 26-8 in this quarter for Canterbury. That I thought was a double dribble, not caught by the referees. On the miss there, and there's some Windex for a Cole St. Anne. They're looking for Faulkner on that long throw. They got that one, but it was four Celtics back, and that is the travel on Jewett. .27 seconds to play. There'll be 14 on the shot clock. Chloe Faulkner looking for the long-range three, and there's a little bit more Windex work. Cross-court pass, 10 on the game clock. Now 8 to shoot, 4 to shoot, 2 to shoot. That's a long range one off the front rim and no good. And we will end halftime. We'll go to halftime rather the score of 40-26. It was the Chloe Faulkner show early for Ecole St. Anne. Canterbury defense found a way to bottle that up. Went to work at the offensive end and dominating the offensive glass as they go plus 16 in the quarter. We're going to take about a 9-minute break, and we'll be back for the second half. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament on 360 Live, powered by Bell Alliant. Welcome back for the second half, folks. Bill Gibson here at the Curry Center. This quarterfinal action of the Maritime Invitational. It is the Canterbury Celtics out to a 40-26 halftime lead over the Cole St. Anne Casters. Cole St. Anne led by 2 after the first quarter, and it was Chloe Faulkner doing a lot of the damage on leak-away lay-ins. Canterbury found a way to stop that and sprinted out this 14-point lead, going plus 16 in the quarter. It is a 24-8 quarter that has powered Canterbury to this lead. They have been, in my view, dominating the offensive glass. Defensive rebounding has been an issue for Cole St. Anne. And since Canterbury has bottled up Chloe Faulkner, ESA has not found a secondary scoring threat that's been very reliable for them. We're going to have a foul on that play, as Aaliyah Kluche draws that foul. We're seeing a bit more pressure now from the Celtics as they're picking up farther out. That is Chloe Faulkner. So it's Faulkner with Zoe Holt, number 10. Amelia Faulkner, number 11. And Abordage at 6. And number 3 is Fulmer for Cole St. Anne to start the half. On the Canterbury side, that's Hume is 5. Megan Hume is 6. At 9 is Allie Dixon. She takes the long shot there. That is the 3 that goes through. We've got 11 is Natalie McFarland. And 7 is Allie Kluche. .14 on the shot clock for Cole St. Anne. Chloe Faulkner puts that one up, side of the backboard. Out of bounds is a call by the official. Megan Hume guarded by Chloe Faulkner. 3-point shot there is short by Allie Dixon. Abordage trap, but she finds the shooter. That is Chloe Faulkner. Nice pass to the wide open inside. Kluche, who dribbles to the left and shoots back over her shoulder with the right. It doesn't go through. Get a look at that one and say I probably should have either went left-handed or harder to the rim to the right. A bucket by Cole St. Anne. Now we have a foul going on ESA. Mariah Hume to the line. Makes the first. And the second. Faulkner on the penetration baseline, blocked by Megan Hume, number 6. 17 on the shot clock, 7:51 on the third quarter clock. Intercepted by Mariah Hume. They're taken right back by the Casters. That was Fulmer on the miss. Chloe Faulkner puts up the 3. Go back to Canterbury. Strong defense by Megan Hume on that steal. We're going to turn it up the other way for Canterbury now. Cross-court pass a little too strong for Mariah Hume. The coach is saying stay out a little further on that one. And it is Hume checking Faulkner. Turnover again to Canterbury. Leading by 14, 35-31. Nice passing inside. And nearly finished by Natalie McFarlane. It's beautiful passing by the Celtics. They're finding seams down the middle. Faulkner finding the continuous double team here. Subs in. Number 2 is Kyla Jewett. Paige Loomis, number 12. Knocked away by Mariah Hume. Picked off by Loomis inside. Some offensive rebounding now for the Casters. Hannah Bordage is fouled on that one. Front rim on that free throw attempt. It's a jump shot from the free throw line. Rebound to Canterbury. Looks like we've got some of the Casters just kind of watching the play there, not helping on the defensive glass. 45-31 in favor of the Celtics, sporting the new white jerseys. Trying to come out of the pack with it. A foul on Mariah Hume. We're going to stay ESA basketball. Fulmer on the inbound. And a lot of congestion there. Not a lot of good spacing by Cole St. Anne on that one. Not sure where they're going to go with it if they don't get some breaks out of that quasi-stack formation they were in. Faulkner to the rim. She draws a foul. That's a blocking foul on Paige Loomis. That's the 4th team foul for Canterbury in this half with 5:20, pardon me, in this quarter. It would be this half as well. Quarter number 3 with 5:26 to play here in the quarter. Good on the free throw. We have ourselves a 12-point game. Room for Loomis. Nice passing inside on the cut for Kluche. Loomis to Kluche, delivers. Foul goes on Ali Momberquette, the offensive foul. Foul on Hannah Bordage. He's got the block on in the push. She didn't think so. Casters look for the cutter in the middle again. Can't find it this time. So the Casters lock that one down. So it is the three-pointer put up instead. 50-33, a 17-point cushion. That's short. Kyla Jewett. Subs into the game for Cole St. Anne. 1, 11, and 7. 1 is Amelia Faulkner, 7 is Kira Lidstone, and 11 is Emily Bates. Near 5-second violation, but they get it in, and now they find that high post. They've been looking to pass off that high post to Cutters. Now looking outside for the three-pointer, no good. Big rebound there by Lidstone. Cole St. Anne only allows one attempt on that trip. And there's a running lay-in at the other end for Fulmer, as Canterbury doesn't stop the ball there. But Cole St. Anne looking to develop a secondary scoring threat to Chloe Faulkner, but it's Chloe Faulkner on the steal. She's going to take this one and try to put it up. She's going to draw a foul. That goes on Aaliyah Kluche. Cole St. Anne can claw back into this one if they can get Faulkner freed up by finding another secondary scoring threat. To take some of the focus away from Faulkner. If they're double teaming Faulkner, that means someone else needs to be open somewhere. Timeout on the court, taken by Canterbury, 3:40 to play, 50-35 in quarter number 3. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational. We're on 360 Live and powered by Bell Alliant. This is my second last game here this weekend, after 2 on the PA and 3 on the webcast Friday, 8 on the webcast yesterday. I will be transitioning across the parking lot for this afternoon's games at St. Thomas versus Holland College. But immediately following this one, I'll be here for the boys' quarterfinal action. That will be Fredericton High and East Hants. Other matchups on the boys' side, going at the same 10:30 slot at Fredericton High School, will be the Fredericton High AAA boys. It is the junior varsity boys here against Hants Heath. The varsity boys on the court at FHS against Harrison Trimble out of Moncton. The wildcard Tantramar Regional against Hants North downstairs at the rec gym, and across the parking lot will be Harvey High versus Northumberland Regional. Northumberland Regional was in a barn burner here yesterday afternoon that we saw, and Hants East was in a tight game with Harborview. Was the late game last night. They played themselves into playoff position. And of course, the extra life to Tantramar via that 1 shot out of 7 wild card to get in to the playoffs, winning the lucky draw here in this one. So they will be the men's quarterfinal matchups. Of course, the other women's quarterfinals Woodstock and Tantramar, Harvey, Oromocto, Rosse, and Fundy. They are all taking place right now. The winners of the quarters meet in the semifinals. All that action goes right here at the Curry Center. That's at 12:30, followed by the championship on the girls' side at 4:30. Into the post, and there's another offensive board for Canterbury, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Megan Hume. Deflected out by the Celtics. 50-36, 2:45 to play. Quarter number 3. St. Anne coach looking for a foul on that one, doesn't get it. We're going to go the other way. And no foul at that end, but it is again on the offensive glass. That was Kluche on the miss, and this is Faulkner for another layup. She's had a number of those in this game. It's now a 12-point game. See if Ecole St. Anne can suck up the defense. Settled into a zone here. There's been Canterbury looking for offensive shooting, and a nice steal there by Kyla Jewett. Kluche, they had the high post, didn't use it. Natalie McFarland, we're going to look to the other side, 3-point shot. They tried to space the floor to the Celtics. Blocked on that one, taken away by ESA. We're going to throw out long again. Let's see if Faulkner can catch that one. She can, and deflect it off the referee out of bounds. Just a little too strong for Faulkner on that play, but that's the throw that they've been looking for. To use Faulkner's speed to get ahead of the pack. There is a turnover by Bordas. He's going to lay it up and in for 2. 10-point game, 50-40. Ecole St. Anne needing a run to get back into this one. That's 4-0. Nearly another turnover there. Canterbury ball on the side. This is Allie Dixon. Dixon for Megan Hume. Back to Dixon. Had Kluche in the post. That is Kluche. She's going to drive baseline up and in. Nice move by Kluche. Shot by Ecole St. Anne doesn't go through. Kluche on the board. Put up with 2 on the game clock is a 3-pointer. A nice shot there to beat the buzzer. Allie Dixon, 55-40 at quarter time. So 5-0 run to end the quarter for Canterbury after Ecole St. Anne had cut it to 10, the small run of their own. And we build a 1 point onto the 14-point halftime lead for the Celtics. With 1 quarter to go in this one, it is the Celtics ahead, trailed by 2 after 1. Used a big second quarter to power in front. This quarter was relatively even, only +1 for the Celtics, but that's not what Ecole St. Anne needs. They need to close the gap and close it in a hurry here. They've had a 16-point quarter, an 8-point quarter, and a 14-point quarter. So they need to have a really dominant quarter number 4 here, do the Casters, in order to come back in this one based on the scoring we've seen here from them this afternoon. They will get the ball to start this quarter. They'll inbound right here in front of the broadcast position. And inbounding will be Fulmer. Nearly a 5-second violation. That is not backcourt because you go either side. So Amelia Faulkner. Tough defense by Canterbury to start out. 3-point attempt is no good. Rebound fought for, pulled away by Kluche. Going the other way and a little bit out of control on the pass there. An easy steal for Ecole St. Anne. And Lidstone turns it up court, but she dribbles right into Kluche for the tie-up. That jump ball takes us back to the Canterbury Celtics. Nice to the elbow, but short on the jumper was Allie Dickinson. Canterbury on the steal, takes it the other way. Nice block there by Fulmer. It's on Megan Hume. Inbounding on the baseline will be Allie Dickinson. Looking for that inbounds play for Kluche. It's one where they look to free the screener. Oh, nice steal again by Ecole St. Anne. That's Lidstone one more time, and this time she's by herself in front of the pack for 2. Not sure if you can see how much the camera picks it up on number 4 for Ecole St. Anne. The skin knees show just how much floor contact has been had by Chloe Faulkner. Looking raw, even from my distance here at the broadcast position. And there is Faulkner driving and scoring too. Yeah, and referee now calls the play for blood on the knee. Pick that up. Substitution now. That's Hannah Borda. She does come in as they look for some treatment for Faulkner to get her back in action. To be more than a skin knee, it's a cut knee of some sort. Referee picking up the blood. And the sub off now. That's going to be a foul on Bordage. She doesn't know again what she's doing on that one. That's several she hasn't agreed with. 14 on the shot clock. 7:39 to go in quarter number 4. They find the post, a nice move in the post for Aaliyah Kluche. Catch is a little too easy, and once you catch that deep, you're going to get a shot off. Taken away, Kluche on the far side. Nice defense, deflected out of bounds by Fulmer. That's nicely through for Megan Hume. 61-44, 7:14 to play in quarter 4. Jump ball back to Ecole St. Anne. Timeout taken by the Casters. Trailing in this one by 17, 61-44. And folks, it's been a long weekend, so feel free to correct me on the math. Enjoyable weekend of high school ball. Pleased to have been part of bringing you this showcase in what is a showcase facility here in the performance court at UNB. All the teams pleased to get the opportunity to get on these floors, particularly this one. And I've heard nothing but good things from all the coaches I spoke to about the quality of competition and quality of hosting in this tournament. Many have been here before. They continue to return. If you're coach of a team out there, the tournament is looking to grow the field even beyond the current 40 teams. John Rice mentioned yesterday he is looking to get up eventually to 64 on the guys' side. We didn't chat about numbers on the girls' side. If you want a great basketball experience, and a tournament with some unique features and competitive divisional matchups with teams you're not going to see in any other place, reach out to John Rice. Get your team here for next year. I've had a number of coaches say it is one of the top tournaments. One flat out said they've tried to get their team in all the top tournaments this year, this being one of them, in order to build up the competition level. Subbing in, Chloe Faulkner. Fouling out is Fulmer with 5. 6:20 to go here in quarter number 4. Chloe Faulkner will return after getting a bandage for the knee. Still 61-44 here in this one. The action stirring around us, that is the FHS junior varsity boys, who are gearing up for their action against Hants East. They're going to have their hands full in that one. Hants East physical. FHS plays that pressure game. So expecting that will be a battle of the physicality of Hants East versus the pressure and waves of pressure that the JV Black Cats apply. They had a come from behind win yesterday to win their way in to this championship round after being down the Central Kings Rural High Gators, I believe by as many as 10, if my memory serves me correctly, in the fourth quarter, before storming back to the close win. And it was that pressure that got them back in the game. 62-44, 18-point spread with 8 to play. It does look like Canterbury will be advancing to the semifinals. Don't want to say that too soon. But with the rate of scoring that we've seen, it would take quite a run by Ecole St. Anne to get back into this one. That is Faulkner. She's a shooter. Right rim and out of bounds. Pressure from Ecole St. Anne. Let's see if it works out. Hannah Bordage deflects that out of bounds. Now we've got different looking press break being set up by Canterbury. Kluche leaking long. If they can throw it that far, they can find her. McLaughlin. Sorry, Patterson, number 4 in white. Megan Hume to the line, drawing the foul on that one. 3 team fouls on Ecole St. Anne, 0 on Canterbury in this one. Doesn't look like ESA will get any opportunity to claw back with the free ones. Regardless of the outcome of this one, a good showing for Ecole St. Anne in this tournament. Coach was pleased to have made it this far. What has traditionally been a non-basketball school. Well, it's getting harder to say that at Ecole St. Anne. Guys team made Harbor Station last year, and they're another strong-looking group this year. We saw them on this court yesterday. One of the later games. And on the girls' side, they make the quarters in this one. They hung with Rosse. Makes it increasingly difficult to say we're not a basketball school when you can do those types of things. And it was Ecole St. Anne against Pugwash. Ecole St. Anne pulled that one out late. Pugwash a bit disappointed in that finish. That was a competitive game. Say hello to our friends in Pugwash if you're watching along this morning on this one. I know we had folks from Cape Breton, all over New Brunswick, and even in the U.S. watching us yesterday. Foul goes on Megan Hume. Going to the line to shoot for Ecole St. Anne is Amelia Faulkner. Front rims that free throw. And can bring her team within 20 with a make here. She does. 65-45. That's math I'm pretty sure of. Turnover on some light pressure for Canterbury. Despite the lead, they just need to keep it together here and bring this one home. Work themselves into the semifinal. That's going to go out of bounds off of Hannah Bordage. Tipped it right here at the sideline. Hume pressured by Bordage. Allie Dickinson. Patterson is number 4. It's Kyla Jewett. Five fouls on Amelia Faulkner. The second caster to foul out of this one. Jewett makes the first. Front rim on the second. Kyla Jewett only in grade 9. Gets to shoot 2 more here. That one snakes over the front room and in. Side rim on that one, but it's another offensive board for Aaliyah Kluche. And 2 more for the Celtics side. This one pretty much decided at this point, 69-45. Canterbury continues to pull away in this quarter. There's the goal, St. Anne keeping some pressure on. Subs in. Leanne Snow, number 3 for Canterbury. Contact there on the shooter, Faulkner, after the shot. No call. Quiet caster bench now in this one. As their tournament will likely come to an end here, barring what would be a miracle comeback. That's for Bordage, and she gets it up ahead to Chloe Faulkner on the lay-in. Faulkner, I would say easily the player of the game in my mind for Ecole St. Anne. She has been the focus of the Canterbury defense, and once they started to double team her, and Ecole St. Anne could not develop reliable secondary scoring. That's when Canterbury took charge of this one. And on the Canterbury side, Megan Hume has had a great game, as has Aaliyah Kluche. Lots of choices on the Canterbury side. Could also consider Paige Loomis as potential player of the game, but I kind of like Megan Hume as my choice. We'll see what happens at the end. We will stay right here for the player of the game presentation. My choices don't mean anything, and I'm probably at maybe about 50% for the weekend. Started off strong, but a couple choices that didn't go my way yesterday, of course, are chosen by the opposition coach in each game. That's no good. Another offensive rebound by Patterson. Patterson resets with Megan Hume. And 2 more subs will be checking in for Canterbury at the next opportunity. Inside for Kluche. Faulkner with another lay-in for 2. Where has that been for the middle part of the game for Ecole St. Anne? It was there early. 71-49, 2 minutes and 35 seconds to play in this quarter number 4, and indeed the game, I would dare say. Coach Fleming coaching right to the end of this one. Megan Hume makes 2 more. Faulkner looked to split the defense there and got a lot of contact. Up and off the glass, but short on that one. Rebound taken away by Megan Hume. No whistle here for some time. We can't get these subs checked into the game. And I can't believe we didn't get a call of some point there. Referees, I think, have put their whistle in their pocket on this one. Lots of contact on the last couple plays. That's going to go on Chloe Faulkner. And the Ecole St. Anne bench can't believe that foul went on Faulkner. I can't believe we didn't have some calls earlier. So we do have subs into the game. 1 for the shooter coming in. Here we go. Now we have that sub coming in. That's number 1 coming in for Canterbury. Landon Graham. Graham in grade 7, folks. That would probably make her the youngest participant in this tournament. Paige Loomis, 12 on the court. Number 3, Leanne Snow, a grade 10. Number 4 is Claudia Patterson. Sub for the shooter. This is Mariah Hume in for Megan Hume. 75-49, 26-point gap with 1:35 to play here in quarter number 4. And the Castors lose that one out of bounds. Ali Monbriquette on the dive, can't keep it in. Snow for Hume. Graham finds the high post in Patterson. Short. It is a long-range jumper. They're looking for Faulkner again. She's going to go to the net, and she's going to draw contact from Mariah Hume with 1:24 to play. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Subbing in for ESA, Emily Bates, number 11. Coming out, Ali Monbriquette. This Canterbury team, 2 seniors, Kluche and Natalie McFarlane. 2 grade 11s, Loomis and Mariah Hume. 3 grade 10s, Snow, Patterson, and Allie Dixon. A grade 9 in Jewett, a grade 8 in Megan Hume, and a grade 7 in Landon Graham. Up ahead of the pack, that's Landon Graham. Puts it up, but is blocked by the larger Ecole St. Anne player. Nice block by Paige Loomis. And there is Loomis going to slow the ball down now. Possibly a stutter step travel there, not called on Snow. Mariah Hume puts it up. That's the grade 10 Hume. .39 seconds to play, 75-50. Canterbury Celtics will move on to the semifinals at 12:30. Opponent to be determined, or at least unknown to me here in the broadcast position at this time. Next game up at 10:30. Hants East will be taking on the FHS JV Black Cats. An opportunity for one of those teams to advance to the semis. On the line for Ecole St. Anne, that's Faulkner, Chloe. Chloe makes them both. She is a dandy-looking player on the on the Ecole St. Anne side. I nearly said St. Thomas. That's where I go this afternoon for the Tommy men and women taking on Holland College. They'll both be looking to get back onto the winning side after losing at Holland College last weekend. The girls in overtime. So the men in what was a large margin of victory for Holland College. So they'll both be out looking for revenge on that Holland College team. This one will come to an end. 75-52 in favor of Canterbury. Trailed by 2 after 1 corner, led by 14 after 2 and 15 after 3. And by 23 after full time. We'll stay here for the players of the game, but it will be the Canterbury High Celtics advancing to the semifinals at 12:30. Depending on the draw, they could be back here at this court, or they could be downstairs in the recreation gym. Regardless, they will be in this gym. If you are a Canterbury fan and within that driving distance in the next few hours, you want to check out the team, get right here to the Curry Center. They'll either be in the downstairs court, or they'll be right here on this performance court. They are on this performance court. It will be right here. Chloe Faulkner is player of the game for Ecole St. Anne in this quarterfinal matchup. She'll shake hands. Let's see where this goes. My pick was Megan Hume. See if I can go 1 for 2 here today. We'll wipe my slate clean on player of the game picks. And it is Aaliyah Kluche. That was my pick number 1B. So I'll give myself half a point for that one. Players of the game awarded, Kluche and Faulkner. So Canterbury advances to the semi, 75-52 over Ecole St. Anne. Ecole St. Anne has to be pleased to have made it this far. Not pleased with today's result. Stay tuned and we'll be back for the 10:30 boys quarterfinal matchup. Fredericton High JV and Hants East